Judgment Day. What is it really? Do y'all really know what Judgment Day is? God, He judges the heart. And He tests the heart just to judge the heart. Because when you judge the heart, you test the heart. It shows loyalty over loyalty. It shows who is real and who is fake. So start testing the heart. Stop judging. When God say don't judge, that's exactly what He meant. Because you don't know why this person going through this or what led this person to doing that. But God is the judge. He is the judge. He knows if you have a black heart or not. And you might think you winning, but God, He does not like proud people. He would knock you off that horse in a millisecond. He would knock you off that horse. You think you on your high horse, He'll show you how it feels to be low. Okay? So don't walk around judging people. I do not walk around judging others because I won't want someone to judge me and they don't understand what's really going on. They're just making assumptions. And you really don't know what's going on until you go to the source. So y'all start using discernment because you're walking around judging people and you can't cast a stone at your own self, so why cast them at others? You can't cast stones at someone if you done, did the same thing. How can you throw the same stones at them? For real. For real. Kendra Lamar said something that stood out to me. I really don't listen to rap and R&B like I used to. But when I hear something, I know how to use discernment when I'm listening to it. And what he said is, he said he hate a bee that's hating on a bee. He hate a hoe that's hating on a hoe. And they both hoes? Okay. So let me break that down to you. Okay. You got Jezebel, and Jezebel is trying to judge this lady because she's a harlot. Make that make sense. If you a harlot and she a harlot, you should both keep your mouth closed, right? That's how it goes. You casting stones at the wrong people. You shouldn't even be casting those stones because God is real, y'all. God is so real. Mm, 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 mm. I hate them. Just hate none in their butt. Like, for real. Yes, God is real. Y'all better start using this sermon around here because you're going to have to learn how to work this universe. But Judgment Day is when you close your eyes and meet the Most High because that's who you're getting judged by. He's sending you to the upper room or the lower room. Okay? The upper room or the lower room. That's where you're going. That's the judge. Can't nobody save you. Your mama, your daddy, whoever. Can't nobody save you. It's just you and God. Just you and God. So don't worry about the judgment of others. Because what do it matter? What they think? What does it matter what they say? God knows. God is your witness. He's the witness over everything. So anytime somebody try to call me a lie, I say, okay, God is my witness, and I leave it be. And then I watch God circle right back around in the universe and show them that I was right and they were wrong, okay? So don't walk around judging people. Because I want to talk about this. When I was homeless, I got judged the most when I was homeless. God let me see both sides. I grew up in a middle class family where I always had everything I wanted. I was very, very spoiled. So whenever I went out on my own, like I said, I got kicked out my house when I was 18 by my mother because I got pregnant for the second time. But I was kicked out the house, right? My mom, my family, they are my biggest like hypocrites. Like they are the biggest judgers of me, okay? So I actually beat myself down more than I was supposed to, put it that way. You're not really supposed to beat yourself down. You're supposed to, when you make mistakes, you go through your punishment. Other people ain't supposed to be stepping on your back, but that's basically what they did, right? So when I got kicked out when I was 18, I had nothing but my car, right? And it's not like I could get so angry at my mother because I was pregnant again, but I wouldn't have kicked my daughter out, not with my grandchild. Like, come on, let's get real. But correction, I tried to correct myself, and I did. I tried my hardest. I was working, taking care of my children, doing everything I was supposed to do, okay? Doing everything. I had ever been knocked so low in my life when I became homeless. I went through 4 years of having these birth control clips in me. I got so sick. And then later, when I felt like I was about to take my last breath, I thought I was going to die. And God showed me. He showed me who it was, how it was. He showed me the truth. And when God enlightened me, I was very enlightened because that pain I felt, God said to me, he said, you feel this pain right here, right? He said, now, you go to hell, it's going to be way worse than this. I said, God, I can't take it. I can't do it. Can't do it. So I straightened my back. That means I corrected myself. I didn't turn back to doing things that I did before because I don't play with God. You don't want to straddle that fence because God will put you under, okay? So how me and my family became homeless, none of my family, I watched them live with each other, but they didn't want us to live with them. I started to notice things about my family that I would notice in people that I would call my haters. I started to see the truth in them. You don't talk and gossip about your family behind their back. And I knew everything being said about me. Everything. They just didn't know, but I knew. So it started pushing me further and further away because I wouldn't ever fix my lips to talk so bad about my family member. You're supposed to help others, not gossip. So that's basically what had happened. And they gossiped. They started to judge us. They started to judge us over and over again. The things coming out their mouth was blasphemous. What Bible are you reading? That's what they asked us. You're not reading the same Bible as me. What God you praying to? All kind of wicked things coming out their mouth. And all I could say is I couldn't say God have mercy. Only thing I could say is God forgive them for they do not know what they're doing. Okay? There's so many people being condemned right now because they did not listen to me and my husband, and we are priest and priestess. They did not listen. We tried to warn them out of love. Everything came out of love until we couldn't show love no more because they did not use discernment. They started to judge. And when you start to judge others, you're only condemning yourself. You're cursing yourself. So that's why it's important to get yourself right, because tomorrow is not promised a day. You don't know when you leaving here. You don't know when God is going to call you. So when you're going to take that breath out your body, that spirit going to come out your shell. You don't know. So start living for him. First things first. God is first. God over everything. Because when you leave, that's judgment day. That's your judgment day that you've been waiting on. You're going to find that out. Because Yeshua already came back. He's in your presence when you're calling his name, praying to him. Yeshua already came back. He'll come riding on a cloud. He done rode that cloud, okay? You have chariots that hide behind clouds because that's how they move. Okay? So tell me something real. Really real. But Yeshua, our brother, he already returned. If you're waiting on him to return, he here, okay? And what you're really waiting on to happen, left behind, this doesn't happen. Because what happens when them chariots suck people up? When you see on movies, when you seeing people, because Hollywood knows a lot more than what they're telling you guys, yes. And you can fall victim to being, you can fall victim to their lies, okay? So, yeah, you see how they're sucked up and it just leaves their clothes. What you were told about the rapture. God is so logical. He's a logical God. It better make sense. Because if you ain't able to put that piece of the puzzle together, you ain't able to put that whole puzzle together, something is glitching. Something's not right. Something is definitely not right. So, we hear y'all. That's all I have to say. Don't worry about that judgment until you close your eyes. You should already know where you're going. That's what God says. You should already know if you're going up or down. Is your heart right with the Most High? Because after God, everything else falls into place. The whole universe. Y'all have a great day. I am Queen. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a great day. It's all love. Love you, fam. Ashe, ashe, ashe.